Hey there, Four States. This is Luke Taylor, and welcome to another edition of the KNEO Community Connection here on KNEO 91.7 FM. And today we're going to welcome back on the program Amanda Flint, and she was with us recently speaking about the Neosho Christian Schools Benefit Banquet. She's going to be telling us today about the upcoming school year, and enrollment is beginning for Neosho Christian Schools. Amanda Flint is the superintendent for those schools, and so we can't wait to hear from her again about that. And Amanda, thanks for joining us once again on KNEO.
Thank you for having me this morning.
Yeah, so parents are looking ahead to the next school year, and perhaps if they haven't considered Neosho Christian Schools before, this might be something, a good time for them to check into what all you guys offer. And so tell us about, what do you want parents to know about enrollment for the upcoming school year?
Well, thank you. So we are already starting enrollment for the upcoming school year. We're starting tours. And Tuesdays are the day that we love to give tours. I kind of set aside time in my schedule that day. But if you have any interest in just thinking, what would private Christian education look like? Call our office at 417-451-1941 to set up a tour. I gave a tour yesterday to a family, and she was like, just coming in the building, she goes, I get a feel for what the school is like. And so we're really a family-like atmosphere. We're a smaller school, which allows for more individualized instruction within the classroom. And, the best part of a Christian education is all throughout the day, we immerse our students in the Bible, and they're learning about Jesus and their Savior, and learning the most important things in life. And so, anyway, if you're interested, you can also check out our website at www.neoshochristianschool.com. Or just give us a call. I love to visit with people over the phone.
And if people wait too long, do the classes tend to get to a certain point where they fill up? Or are you still taking applicants all the way up to the beginning of the school year?
We'll take applicants up to the school year, but sometimes our classes do fill up. Like for our pre-K class, we are a pre-K through 12th grade school. And so 10 is where we cap it off at pre-K. And there's times that, depending on the class size, we will cap it off. So the earlier, the better, especially if you're a family that has multiple siblings. We've had to turn families, away sometimes because we might not have room for all of the children within a family. So the earlier, the better, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. And so I know you do the tours here during through the end of the school year, but if someone contacts you during the summer, are you still able to arrange for things like that?
Yeah. Yes. We have office hours all throughout the summer, so I can give tours in the summer. And cater to those times as well. Okay. So, Neosho Christian Schools, I know you're located there somewhat behind the Westco complex there, but what's your physical address? How do you direct people to the school? Okay. Our address is 903 West South Street, Neosho, Missouri, but we're located right behind Westco, just right off the boulevard. It's just a great central location, easy access for parents to take the opportunity to have a private Christian education right here in Neosho.
Yeah, I like it because you're close to the boulevard, but you're back a little bit, so you're not right by all that traffic. It's fenced off, so it's a quiet location, and it is good access for people. So it's located there in Neosho. It's very accessible, and I assume y'all have a website too. If people would want to just check out, maybe see some pictures and find out about general information about the school, is there a place online you'd send people?
Yes, our website is neoshochristianschool.com. You can go in there to find about, our tuition and just some background about the school. I'll tell you one other thing. This year, so last school year, we were granted a $50,000 safety grant from the state of Missouri. So this year, we've got to utilize all of our security cameras. We've updated our doors. And so our building is much more secure than it has ever been. So that's a great plus to our school that people can check out when they come and take a visit. I feel like parents feel a lot more secure with their students going there. With this day and age, those are things that a lot of parents consider when they're choosing a school for their child.
Oh, yeah. I remember a few years ago as my family, we were looking around at different churches, and one thing that we always just were impressed by was when churches would have security cameras throughout the church. And it's kind of like, in this day and age, that is very easy to do. And I think it really makes parents feel a lot better when they will take that step to do that to keep everyone safe and accountable and all that. And so I'm glad to hear you guys have that going on there at Neosho Christian Schools. And I'm sure it makes parents feel good. And I just want to also add in, so for your family, you were telling us in the previous interview about how your kids have always been part of Neosho Christian Schools. That's the only school they've ever known. And so it must be a place that you all really believe in, just for you all personally, that you've had your own family there all these years.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, my daughter, she is going to be a senior next year, and then my son will be a freshman, and they've always gone to school there. My son started in preschool, and even the year before my daughter Annie started school, I was volunteering at the school and helping with fundraising, and my husband was on the school board for many years. So it's definitely a family mission, something that we really, truly believe is so needed in the Neosho area. And I see every day the benefits that our students have by being part of our school.
Well, so we've been speaking today with Amanda Flint, and she is the superintendent for Neosho Christian Schools, but she doesn't just run the school. It's a place that her family's chosen to have their kids grow up in that school system. And so if parents out there are interested in joining that NCS family, again, visit their website, go to their social media pages. You can find out more. And Amanda Flint, thanks again for joining us to talk about Neosho Christian Schools.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Have a great day.